Welcome back to Java in 30 days by Quipoin. In the last class, we learned how to make Java make decision with if and switch. But what if we want Java to do something over and over again without copying and pasting the same code? That's where loops comes in. Today, we will learn three kind of loops: for, while and do while. For loops are the best when you know exactly how many times you want something to run. It's like saying start here, end here and move step by step. Now let's code it to see how it works.
Now let's code it to see how our for loops work. So we will write for bracket int I is equal to 1, then semicolon, I is less than equal to 5, then semicolon, and then I plus plus. Now we will put curly braces and then we will print system dot out dot print ln, and then in bracket we will write count. So count, and it will count, and then we will write plus I, and then semicolon. Now our code is complete. Now let's save it, then right click and then run as Java application, and okay, let's proceed, and you can see the output count 1 2 3 4 5. Now int I is equal to 1 is the starting value and I less than equal to 5 is the condition where loop runs as long as this is true, and the third part I plus plus increases I by 1 after every loop. Here Java prints count 1 to 5, then stops because I becomes 6 and the condition fails. Now we will go for the while loop. Now comes the while loop. While loop are the best when you don't know in advance how many times the loop will run. It keeps running as long as the condition is true. Now let's code it to see how while loop works. So let's write int count is equal to 1. Then a while loop, while, and then inside that condition count is less than equal to 5, and then we will put curly braces, and then we will print system dot out dot print ln, and then inside bracket we will write count, and then we will write a plus, and then count, and then we will put semicolon. Now our code looks complete. No, we will add count plus plus and then semicolon. Now it is complete. Now let's save it and right click, run as Java application. Proceed, and you can see count 1 2 3 4 5. Now here our loop runs as long as count is less than or equal to 5. But if we never change count, the condition will always be true, causing an infinite loop. To avoid that, we increment count inside the loop, so eventually count becomes greater than 5 and the loop stops. This is how our while loop works. Now let's move for do while. The do while loop is like while but with one important difference. It always runs at least once even if the condition is false. Now let's code it to check how do while loop works. Now let's code it to see how our do while loop work. So we will write int count is equal to 1. Then we will write do curly braces and then we will print system dot out dot print ln and then inside quotes we will write count and then plus count and then we will end it up with semicolon and increase our count by plus plus. Then we will take our while and we will write while condition count is less than equal to 5 and then semicolon, and now our code is complete. So let's save it. Now do while loop is similar to the while loop, but there is one big difference, that is it will always run at least once even if the condition is false. This is because the condition check happens after the loop body. Here the count starts at 1. The loop will print the value of count, then increment it. After that it checks is count less than or equal to 5. If yes, it runs again. If no, it stops. So if I run this, you will see it prints from 1 to 5. And if I set count to 10 from the start, it will print once before stopping because the condition is checked after the first run. Now let's run it to check is this work, and now proceed and you can see it's counting till 5 as per our condition. And that is for day 4 of Java in 30 days by Quipoin. We learned how to repeat tasks using for, while and do while loops, each with their own style and use cases. Next time, we will look at input and output with scanner and system.in and out. So, see you next in the next session.